Hello, spring update. This is all I did. Look how wonderful it turned out the next week. All cleared out. Check my before and after videos. I should have did a little more. And see, that's where it originally comes from, all up in there. It's clearly protected. It's got nettles and stuff. So you only want to get from here. Well, in a proper flowing stream with less mud is healthier, because it's like a sandy area originally from the hill being sandstone. So most of the sediment should be sand, well, in the soil mixed, but a lot of the sediment's getting built up from all the plant vegetation. And someone came over through this with a mower. Crazy. I'm like, why would you honestly break it? Because there's chunks of wood in here. But I cleared all this out, and that's the aftermath. That's what they left in the stream after cutting it. They didn't even pull it out. So I guess I should be grateful for some assistance, but I still had to pull it all out. And following it along. And the sediment buildup, clear it out. But then here's this ugly mass with those thick weeds again. I'm going to do my best, as long as it's the invasive species rooting up, which that dingaling, thanks to his vehicle, made it harder to... It's almost like he purposely is trying to fill it in and don't want it to flow. Just my guess. But it's almost like the paid government mowings are trying to fill it in on purpose. Because why would you bring a heavy vehicle into a spring, create more damage, and don't even scoop it out? He could have came back then with a scoop and scooped it out properly if he was trying to actually help. That's why I question authorities anymore. They're not for humanity, that's for sure. They do messed up things to mess up the conservation tactics. So I'm going to go through here. I'll try to skim through what I can. But it's quite a long ways. It goes all the way under there and under the road. I cleared part of the stream on the other side. Then there's the full view all the way up there. Alright, new spot. I had to pause for vehicles coming and they keep asking me questions. And there's that. It's starting to fade away. Eventually it'll be mulch, I guess. But I do my best to clear it all out. Try not to put too much in the roadway, but I don't want any more going back into the stream. I may go live tonight, I'm not sure. There's something really, really important coming in. Not quite sure. Mega earthquake. Something big is brewing, really big. I've been going through heavy upgrades myself. Especially with the solar activity. I've been doing extra solar activity. As to why I haven't been updating. My energetic work is more important than being online for everyone to vampire steal my energy. Well, and I put a block to that and realized they can't take your energy. Do you know, it's all AI robots. It's all AI. The entire system is a program. When you get past that program and realize no one can mimic your authentic truth. Anyone can come off here and try to steal my information and talk about Seraphim they clearly know nothing about. And I would like to appropriately address that during a live and talk more about my origins myself. But of course, everyone's perspective will be different. I understand that. However, my authentic connections go so far back. I just want to reiterate for educational purposes of how connected we really are to each other and the universe. And And the more, it's like a hostile takeover with the AI. I mean, is this real? Is this even a real simulation? I mean, maybe in this human form, it may seem real, but the more you unlock your gifts, the more you open your mind to other options and perspectives, really the perspectives are endless. Information is endless. It can be anything. And I honestly think some people focus, I'm starting to figure it out now. It's like different timelines. You're in someone else's reality, but yet we're merging together once in a while. So that's where everyone keeps fighting over crap that means nothing. It means absolutely nothing, really. So they want you to fight. They make up scenarios. They make up war. They make up stuff that has happened already in the past. Because emergent timelines, occasionally craziness seeps in and truth reveals itself a little at a time. I mean, don't let other people's viewpoints slow you down. It's nice to hear other people's perspectives, but you're supposed to build it's a puzzle. You're supposed to build on each other's perspectives to figure other alternatives and what else is going on. And the more I look down there, I missed a bunch on the edges. Oh well. I'm going to take a breather and, oddly enough, drink a lot of water because it's like 83 degrees out. And that's what people don't understand either. Is it honestly 83 degrees out, or is it someone telling you it is? They make up all these devices to check the temperature, but are they real? Or do they come from real information, real data? You start to question literally everything down to, is it even that hot, or is it warmer? Is it colder? Does it really matter? Is there even a temperature and they say it's a certain temperature? You get what I mean? It's like a program. If they tell you something, they want you to believe it. And I'm not saying if it's winter, stand out there with no coat. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying use perspectives a little different. Try to see it from another viewpoint. Because all we have is each other trying to figure this out, and fighting amongst each other is not working. This AI clearly has layers within layers, like we are layers within layers. So the more layers we uncover within ourselves, the more we release and unlock ourselves as well, and release ourselves from all those other timelines. It literally is like a psychic attack. It's like literally psychic warfare of the mind. How many illusions can they get one on us? How many illusions can they pile up? So the illusion is thick, man. Is your reality your current reality? That's why I'm figuring out other means of making money besides a desk job. That is not it. And then people freak out and say, well, if everyone quits their job, there won't be. That's a scare tactic. Open your mind a little further, for Christ's sake. Yes, this is a vent. This is venting of the finest. We're venting bullshit because I'm tired of bullshit myself. I mean, look how thick this forest is. That's a hill. That goes way far back, but you would never be able to tell because of the thick greenery. I mean, we need more places like this, and everyone wants to keep building cities and live in a box. Honestly, if it was weather permitting, ow, I got bit by a fly. If it was weather permitting, I would sleep in a tent all the time. I mean, at some point you need to find a more suitable environment, and if you can't, rig something. Use your ingenuities. Use your creative vibes, or do you have none left? It seems to be like everyone wants to work on everyone else's creative vibes and not their own. It's nice seeing stuff awesome on TV, because I'm just realizing it myself. They keep scrolling through multiple shorts of cooking and cooking this and cooking that. I come up with my own way how to cook everything I see. I not once stick to the original recipe. Well, for one, I always make it so it's gluten-free. And for one, I replace all the bad ingredients for healthy ingredients. I don't use refined sugar in any of it. I don't use refined anything. I don't use any type of refined anything, especially the enriched, everything enriched. Someone brought this to my attention on a short. Yes, it is partial truth. It is. Synthetic vitamins are no good. Your body can't process. Although with certain, like vinegar shots or certain things, and improve your digestive system to the max, it might be slightly sustainable once in a while, but space it out. And that's if your digestive system is spot on and immaculate. You really have to work on that. There's so many things you're lacking all the time. And they purposely do that to make you sick so that you're ill all the time and can't fight back. If you're sick all the time, of course you're not going to want anything to change. It's like a white bug. What do I see that? See that? It's hard to see it on the camera. I can see it in my vision. There it is. Look at that. It's like a floating cloud. That's neat. I have never seen an insect like that. Oh, there. Ooh, I'm trying to focus the camera. He's camera shy. Sorry, buddy. So what in the world is that? That is fascinating. Comment below if you know what that is. Sorry, honestly, I've been out here. I never see stuff like that. See? Your perspective changes all the time. You're always seeing something new, no matter where you're at. There's always something different popping up. And those that pay attention see the most wonderful, cool things all the time. But for those unaware and not awake, will miss everything. There is so much uniqueness to this world no one sees. And I just want to be there to help open up eyes and see from other perspectives. Sure, I talk to dragons. Sure, I talk to angels. Sure, I talk to many beings, actually. A lot of them are plasma beings. And that's because I'm literally that high in frequency, I can reach them and work with them. And I'm always clearing out my energy field so they can be around me. I'm not constantly on the internet all the time, live in chats anymore, because that's where all the AI bots are. AI mimicking your energies, and then they turn around and jump to the other person. Seriously, you do not need the internet. How many times do I gotta say this? It's not essential, it really isn't. Because AI exists outside of the internet too. In drones. You have AI drones spying on you all the time. My help, my higher protection, actually take them out and remove them from my presence. I'll get random videos and I'll do a clearing, and that's what you're clearing. You're removing those spy bots. They're AI robots. That's why I'm saying this earth is monitored by multiple beings constantly with drones. What people do you not get? Honestly, there's probably a handful in my face. You can't see them. They have cloaking devices. But if you upgrade your system far enough, you can start seeing them. Because I'm starting to see frequency. Literally, I'll see black lines in my vision. And that's something mad or someone having a problem in my area. And it's not a demonic being either. It's one of my own dragons helping me getting pissed off about something. He's like, hey, I need this. Literally, I talk to them like they're literally in the room with me because they are. They can reach me because I'm a bridge. You unlock your entire chakra system. You become a beam of light, a bridge for other beings to connect to you. And seriously, until you do not understand the difference of energy, and I'm going to do that on my Patreon as well. I am going to post a bunch on my Patreon about energy and what it really does, go into depth detail. I might even do a tier. It may be an expensive tier, I'll tell you that. It may be an $80 tier, but that's because, maybe even $120, because I do extensive research with my energy. It is it's slightly exhausting sometimes. You don't realize your thought process, you're using your energy to discern and figure it out. You're using your energy for everything. And that's why some people are drained, because of people siphoning off their energy. And that's not literally those people. It's literally beings or other things in their area connected to them, manipulating them. And it pisses me off. That's why I got off the internet more, because I can't be in those chats. I can't be in those lives. No offense to anybody watching. But no one has the proper respect to support each other at all. None of those places I was at was supportive at all. And I'm talking like donations for all the hard work we do. I would love to do it free, but I can barely afford it. I have a GoFundMe to raise money to fix my car, which no one's even donated yet, and it's been there a week. So it just tells you how many people are honestly supportive of each other. There literally is no real, honest support. And no offense to some of them out there, that's why you're struggling. No one gives a shit about your lives. They fake it until you put them on their broadcast for free advertisement. It's free advertisement. I'm serious. I would invite more people on too, but would they turn around and support me even $1 if I needed it? No. And most people I keep running into are honestly in the same financial situation as well. And so it's not even really their fault, to be honest. But I'm saying, if you truly need to support people and truly have the money to help people, please do. People are struggling out there to get the truth. People are struggling out there like me to do honest physical labor to assist the earth directly, free of charge. I do not... obviously, there's nothing to charge besides free energy exchange. I get in good grounding. I get extra unlocks and blocks removed. I get a lot of stuff actually doing this energetic work. It's energetic exchange. Very, very wonderful energy exchange. I need the grounding and helping Mother Earth with energy all the time. So, that being said, I don't expect payment, obviously, of, physical. And see, those people need to get more out of the physical, or out of the physical payment and more of the energetic version. You will become more happy. It's more sustainable. I mean, I honestly have bare minimum and barely make it, but I have groceries that you wouldn't believe because I have resources and know how to do my resources. You really are not going to miss out on anything. People say they do, but do you really need this $500 game player? Do you really need this $500 car? Well, most are like thousands of dollars, but you get my point. Do you really need certain expensive vehicles? Can you get by with finding something cheaper as long as it's functional, works, and minimal fixing? Which sometimes is hard to find, I know. But you get what I mean? People are so stuck on needing the best of everything that they neglect their own happiness in the process. Are you honestly happy having all that crap? Or is it useless in the end when something goes wrong? And I'm straight up being honest with you. When shit goes wrong, I'll be totally fine. I figure it out. I always do. And then people are like, oh, get out of the survival thing. To a certain point, yeah, but no. There's a balance in everything. You got to balance that. Not just constantly think, oh, if I do this. And that's where I let it go and give it to the universe. I had the most freaking amazing thing happen to me yesterday. I mean, seriously. When is it? I had people don't see this. I had a glitch in the Matrix. I tried to run my card. I literally bought, because I have food stamps, and I'm not ashamed to say I have food stamps. It's a thing. It's there, so I'm going to use it. It's a resource. When it's not there, I'll figure other means. But while it's there, literally, I bought these groceries specifically at Quick Trip because your gas card, your Quick Trip card will put gas rewards on there, and I bought gas rewards. and it didn't go on my card, and for some reason it wasn't working on my gas. And I'm not saying it works all the time, but the most fascinating thing was he went up there, gave me the discount, and even gave me an extra discount for the card not working properly trying to get gas. And I literally got like $20 worth of gas for $14. And I'm just like, I could barely afford it. I had literally only $20 for gas. And so I was trying to make the most of it and get as much savings as I could. And the universe just clicked in and helped me out. And then literally I saw 777 so many times, and I rarely see that. So my luck is changing for sure. So instead of sitting there being negative about what you don't have, be grateful for what you do have, and even let more go. The more you let go, the more you get back. And so the next time you decide to support someone, honestly support them. If you have a hard time supporting them and just being there with your energy, that's supportive enough as well. So, I'm probably contradicting some of the stuff I said, but I'm going in circles. But I'm trying to get a point across. People need to help each other more frequently when they can, and when they can't, there's always other means to help. Be more creative. We got to figure this out together and get off the damn internet. I'm serious, because even off the internet, you'd be surprised what bothers you. It's crazy. I had my internet off completely for 2 weeks or longer, and then my phone I would turn off when I went to sleep. It would completely bury it and everything. There's absolutely no cell signal. My entire internet box and router was off, unplugged. And I still felt the same energy as I did. But it felt more natural. It didn't hurt my body. It felt more, more positive. It felt way better, that's for sure. And I was able to accomplish so much and get so much done in my house. It's just amazing what you can do with less distractions. I still turn my phone off, once in a while. But when I went to bed, had it completely off, and then I didn't turn it on right away. Hey, that's awesome. And learn means of help clearing out your energy field without electricity, without electronic devices. I mean, what I'm doing here cleaned out my entire aura. It cleaned out everything. It healed everything. It cleared all my blocks out. And I'm even getting friendly visitors. Sorry for the camera. I'm flicking bugs off me because they're all over now trying to say hello. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good. And I'm probably yelling too. Like, my hearing is so crazy. I hear so much better too. My health has been improved dramatically. And I'm starting to post. I posted dandelion stuff on my Patreon, so check that out. Dandelion is amazing. And not here, but let me just show you this place. Like around the corner there. Is where I get my dandelions. Further in from the road. And yes, I have really thin leggings, but I keep them pulled down tight to keep the ticks and other stuff off me. Well, and lemon grass extract on your wrist and ankles help keep all them away from you too. That's what I use. Natural stuff. And actually that stuff is good for your joints as well. Lemongrass. I'm going to do a special on lemongrass as well. Because there's so much herbal remedies. It's just insane. And not even the book. I do have a book that's amazing. And check out that sun. This place stays surprisingly very, very shady. So, yeah. And look, the grass grew so tall over there. I'm not sure about that. I'm just going to put a lot of protection around. But that seems to be more like a spring thing to do when the grass is lower and hasn't overgrown. But see, this place is so ancient and so old. Hardly anybody lives here. Everybody wants to move to the city. And what people don't realize is look around you. Look more, pay attention, be aware, and notice people. There's a house literally on the other side of the trees. And a house over there. 2 houses in this whole area, and then there's one way down over there. They're spaced out. And some of these places around here are even abandoned, and there's nobody in them. It's like, why would you abandon these places and not keep up with it? And yeah, I know, probably a lot of it's financial, which it shouldn't be. That's just, people don't understand that either. Money is fake. It's not even real. It's on a piece of paper, for Pete's sake. It's not a proper form of anything. Gold, silver, precious metals, gems, crystals, stuff like that should be traded and used for money concept. Not freaking paper products. They don't have any value to it whatsoever. And just because someone says it does, don't mean it does. That's what I don't understand either. People can tell you something all day long, and it doesn't make it true. Or doesn't make it false either. It's their perspective. And so you're going to pay for things based on a perspective, made up funds, made up fake government, made up government bullshit. Oh, there's a plane going overhead. Whoa, look at that. Oh, wait, where is he? Well, I see him. He's literally... Hold on. There he is. And that's pretty interesting. Scouting the area, probably. Because I don't see airplanes that often around here. Alright. There's the water. I know, drastic change. Suddenly, the flowing water through. Look how fast it's moving. And it's a constant flowing stream for as far back as people around here know, at least 80 years it's been here. Pretty sure longer. It's probably been here the whole time. It's probably just never been noticed until the road was made and noticed a stream flowing out of the mountainside. I went, oh, it's a spring! It's drinkable! And then everyone's concerned about spring water. Well, it goes through a filtering process. The earth is an alchemy center. It alchemizes, transmutes energy. It transmutes through such a long process. It's through layers and layers of sediment and sandstone, which is a very good filter. So I'm 100% positive it's very healing spring water. My plants explode when I bring home spring water and use all spring water. So actually my plants the plants and cats get more of my spring water. I try to drink it, but sometimes I space it out and I give too much away. But even the little bit I do drink, it's amazing. I know the bathtub itself though is kind of rough. But it's definitely fresh water directly out of the pipe. And I try to dig out a little area over there so I can get water directly from that, but, well, because it's constant running water, so it won't have bacteria in it because it's constantly filtering. Oh, and that's another thing is about energy. There's constant energy in this water because it's constantly flowing. It has constant flow. Energy, if you let it flow, will do more for you than leaving it stagnant. If you're struggling to wake up in the morning You need more. There's a lack of vitamins, lack of hydration, lack of oxygen, so much lack of there are. You gotta balance your system out. Once your system is balanced, you wake up perky, you wake up nice. You just wake up on your own. You don't need an alarm. You just automatically wake up when you need to. And it's just so beneficial to balance your system out and work heavy on detoxing. Well, most people don't realize what you're detoxing the heavy metals. You're removing nanobots invading your body as well. Because you shouldn't really have heavy metal in anything. So a lot of that is nanotechnology screwing with your system. Do you have a natural biofield? Or is it AI? Is it full of nanotech? That's all those fake AI apps use, is nanotech. They're literally controlling what's going on with your system. It's not healing you at all. Because so far I've ran across on the internet, most people are facetious with that app and create problems. They're not trying to help you. Just be well aware. If it don't come from nature, it ain't helping you. If it's not a natural process, it's not helping you. If it's not anything from nature and organic, it is not helping you. Because there's so much frequency war and energy. There's frequency wars constantly. That's what it is. Frequency and energy. And we're loaded with energy, and so then they mess with us with constant changing frequencies. So you need to harmonize through the Earth's natural frequency, the Earth's natural food source that was created here initially for us. And there's so much talk about soaking your seeds with your DNA, so like spit in the seeds and let it sit there. And then when you plant the seeds, anything you're not sufficient in, it'll produce that in the plant. I definitely believe that there's something to that. So people should be growing their own food, even if it's a couple plants, or even if it's just a couple pots in your window. That's what I'm doing. I got 4 or 5 plants in my window. And it's also better for oxygen as well. You will add oxygen to your home more sufficiently than an air filter. Sure, you're filtering out all the garbage in the air, but are you adding anything into the air? And there's that flipping thing again. That is so cool! So, well, it's been 30 minutes though. I gotta get more clearing there at the end. And I'll give you some silence and record a little more of the stream without talking, so you guys can ground wonderful to this running water. And it literally has life force energies. And if you think you're going to steal its life force energy, you're mistaken. Because it flows through us all. It would just replenish what you need and vacate. So if you feel something strange going on, it's clearing out your system. And if it's not, then you got something you gotta work on to get rid of. I mean, them AI bots in chat are terrible. There's AI everywhere that's just screwing with people. And that's why, quick note. That's why I don't fly. I will never fly in an airplane with the current AI system on board. Do people not realize that autopilot is AI now in most airplanes, if not all by now? And it's very subtle and people won't tell you, but that's what autopilot is. The computer is doing it for you. If people stupid to not realize that's what autopilot is, I don't understand. You're automatically programming it. It's a program as well. Anything can interfere with programming, and that's what I don't understand either. Why do you think I won't fly when I figure that out? It was hard for me to fly the one time back from Alaska to get here, and that was a very long time ago, and I will never do it again. Because if your frequency is higher, you're clearing everything out, you're removing all the electronic devices from your system, or removing all the nanobites from your system, it's going to malfunction and screw up that airplane so bad and you're going to go down. That's probably why a lot of them are. And a lot of them are going down because they can be remote accessed. What kind of people not realize? Why would you fly if people can hack in any system? Why would you? I mean, you know, common sense. Why would you? It makes no sense to me. I would never fly. And the same goes for living along the coastlines. If you have constant hurricanes. As I was saying, I was letting vehicles go by. As I was saying, why would you allow that, or why would you live near an area where you're constantly rebuilding? That, you know, to me, that's stupidity. I know you can move so far, but again, that's attachments. That's not letting go. That's not letting go and moving somewhere safer. It just makes no sense why you would constantly rebuild in a place that's always flooded. It's flooding there constantly for a reason. It's telling you to get the F out. F out. People don't understand. Mother Nature is raising havoc and she's getting quite pissed off at our stupidity. So, that being said, I'm going to finish it off with the Earth is fighting back and y'all in trouble if you don't pay attention to your surroundings a little more thoroughly and realize there's things out there that you just can't explain and it's just going to happen more frequently because this Earth is pissed off from all this fake electronic stuff going on and all this fake going on. There's nothing organic about any of this stuff coming out. It's all old tech from an invasive species. People don't realize that. It's like it's basically Earth sees it as an invasive species. It was an intrusion we were infiltrated by some type of technology that doesn't belong to us. And it does not, it's like a foreign object. Foreign stuff, not organic. And it's proven to interfere and ruin with humanity's evolution. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of people are de-evolving, not evolving, which is freaking sad. Whether they make it or not, that's solely up to them. But I think people need to start coming together more, support each other more. I mean, anybody can be on anyone's channel and talk stories and talk crap. Is it true information, or are you regurgitating information you've heard billions of times? And then you realize you're in a time loop, you're constantly doing the same thing, and you're like, this is redundant. And honestly, I keep coming to the spring over and over, but that's because I'm doing conservation, and I'm helping this stream out flow properly. Because that's what a lot of people are lacking in, helping Mother Nature do its thing as evasively as possible. I'm literally standing in the stream. Well, that's what I didn't show you because I was afraid to drop the phone in there. But, and kid you not, it's ice cold water. It's a constant running stream. And this is the power of getting things done. I was in this stream for 30 minutes straight, cleaning this out. See, I'm literally physically in here. No AI app, no nothing. I am doing a physical, actual assistance here. And I gotta pull that out. See, this is what I've been doing. And I've been pulling these out because these are an invasive species. It started to overgrow and block, and these type of plants actually create like a dam and block all the water flow. And then it starts building up sediment like this mud that's suffocating. It's great for insects and bugs, but not constantly. Eventually it's going to suck out all the oxygen, and whether it's positive flowing or not, and see all the root system there, I rip it out from the roots, so it takes longer to grow back. And this is heavy. See, I've been doing all this. Oh, here. I'm going to zoom way out so you can see what I'm doing. Because see, all this right here is extra that don't belong and creating problems for the ecosystem along this river. Or spring. Eventually goes to a river. Which if you suck the life force out of anything, it ceases to grow properly and causes a problem. And that's what's problem with Earth right now. Is too many people are stuck on their stupid ass and phone, too busy worried about themselves and selfish to be concerned where you live. There. I got rid of some of that. And now the stream will flow better, and over time, it will clear out and look awesome. And all this will get washed out and it'll look better. Because right now it's all muddy sediment. I was even pulling up some of that, but I don't want to pull out too much. But it looks like it's dying off anyway. See, that's what you don't realize either. As I noticed this was a big problem when I started seeing everything dying. But oddly enough, I used to remember working with this stuff playing in a pond and realized that these plants make dams and clog it all up. I didn't pause for the car going by. And yes, it's starting to get deep right here because it's being held back by all this vegetation that's actually starting to die off and not support its own system anymore. And see, this is a perspective to use when you need to clear out your own stuff. I mean, look at this is stagnant and it stinks, it's rotting. And yes, I'm in here getting rid of it because someone has to. I mean, and then some lady said, well, you can't get rid of all of it. And I'm like, but you can still maintain it, for Pete's sake. What the hell's wrong with people? So what if it grows back? You're still going to slow it down and improve quality of life after this clears up. 'Cause look at how thick this is. And that machine that came in actually made a worser problem. Ooh, gotta watch that. That's a thistle. See? I gotta be careful. Ooh, pokey. See, there's stuff in the water now that was never supposed to be in here because he caved the sides of the bank in. And this is just one big pile of shit because he created this worse environment than to someone coming in and doing actual physical labor. God forbid someone should physically actually get off their butts and do something. They rely on machines for everything. And it's a delicate ecosystem you're working with. Machines don't cut it. What's wrong with, and see, this is good for people grounding. What is so hard about coming together as a community and clearing this up? I mean, there should be 10 people right now lined up to do this, helping other people. And nobody wants to do anything like this anymore. Ooh, yep, then I grabbed the thistle. And I actually found something pretty cool I took a picture of. Maybe I'll post a video of it. Unless I did and forgot. So I'm being very, very careful. I know, I probably should be using gloves by now, realizing that. But I've been doing this for a while already. And normally, there isn't crap like that in here. So I'm just going through and trying to straighten out what that machine screwed up on. Oop, this'll. Archie! Archie! There we go. Sound effects for the day. I'm at least going to do this part. I may not get all the way to the backside, but at least I did enough to help it more. And if a big storm comes in, hopefully all that rushing extra rainwater down through here assist Mother Nature and do its thing better to help clear this out. And see, that's another thing where some areas are over-concentrated with shit. Why it has to be unplugged. And that's why hurricanes are actually good, to clear out a lot of crap. If you have too much in an area built up, you're not going to have proper growth. You're going to less oxygen. Because literally this whole system here was turning brown already because there wasn't enough oxygen to even support. And see, that's what parasites are programmed because it doesn't understand how to sustain its own energy source because it's never given the chance to. So, I don't know, can you reteach vampire entities to re-establish its own energy connection? Probably. It probably takes a lot of time and effort, though. Probably takes an extra lot of work. But then again, you gotta think about it too. Is that an entity vampiring on your energies? Or is it an AI program? That's what I'm starting to think most of this is AI garbage. Well, I'm not going to put that in the road. Just enough, but just wanted to show you what I do. I literally stand in the stream this whole time. And yes, it's freezing. I definitely wouldn't do this in 60-degree weather. There. Let's get in there. It's starting to get pretty deep here too. Usually it's not very deep. It got deep because of that guy in his stupid vehicle. Oh, car by. So again, just an idea. And see, I'm doing an energetic service, freeing up Gaia's energy. If you think about it, this is freeing up life force energies for the earth. It's that serious. People don't understand the energetic connections and just willy-nilly all day long and don't give a flying F about other people. And I hate to say it, but they not giving a crap about other people but themselves literally is what you're doing to Earth as well. Not caring enough to be more conservative. Y'all forgot this is the true way of being an Earth angelic. This is what guardians were originally meant to do. Take care of the Earth. And since some of us are physically incarnated down here, it's up to us to physically maintain the Earth in a more proper manner. So, I guess take what you want from this. It's just my perspective. But, if more people came together to do this stuff, I shouldn't have to be here for hours at a time to clear a little bit and then to have nobody take an interest and go, oh, maybe I should be assisting too. I drink the water here. I steal, and well, not steal, but I take the water here too. Maybe I should do more conservation myself. Maybe I should help the spring last a little longer instead of constantly being me, and help it out. I mean, day and age, this is what humanity is turning into. Everyone in for it themselves. They can't even take 5 minutes of their time to do something helpful to the earth in their environment. They'd rather sit on their phone constantly. And I even found a way to make a couple dollars cheating by playing games. I couldn't believe it. You can actually make a few dollars, but it's not sustainable. So I'm going to create what are you going to do? I'm going to create a schedule, and I'm going to have to start putting down what I do and what I need to accomplish for the day, because I just can't get to anything, because there's so much to do and so little time. You guys realize we're running out of daylight. We're running out of time. And I don't know about you, but a lot of you waking up to everything. Have you noticed you're up more at night and sleeping in the day? I've just noticed that. I've done that recently myself for quite a while now. I've started to do that ever since I started doing all this energy work, clearing up my system. And then I got into a regiment where I was doing it every day. And I literally take about 2 to 3 hours just clearing my shit and doing work for Gaia. A lot of people don't realize that you're connected to so many things when you're clearing your energies. You have no idea, because of AI manipulation, what you're even helping. Most people will sit there and go, I'm doing this and this and this. How the heck do you know? There's so much AI. Are you getting down to... And I'm not saying this bad about everybody. This is not an everybody thing. This is just those ones that think they're doing a lot when they're making more harm for others. It's great to help and heal, but people don't understand. You have to do the work. You can't just cheat and expect to get anywhere. You're doing absolutely nothing. Anybody on the app, on an AI app, can say, oh, I'm doing this and this and this. But is it an illusion? Are they honestly helping? I say not. Most AI is against humanity and not helpful. And most don't realize that either, because they don't do their own work. They don't discern through any of it. And just assume what a machine tells them is correct. I'm fighting with the system right now doing that. This person that was interviewing me about my money, and then she actually told me machines never make mistakes. I about laughed so hard, and I said, yeah, but humans do, and the machine gets information from the human. Just because the machine don't make a mistake don't mean you didn't put it in and it's wrong. What a bunch of... I about laughed. Are people nowadays honestly that dumb? And I don't mean it in a bad way either, but I'm saying this in a positive manner to get people to wake the hell up. Since when is it the computer does all the work and they're never wrong? Someone has to program it. That's what they don't understand. And that's why that this AI is not sentient. It's being messed with by beings. It's been tapped into and messed with because it can be easily accessed by anything. I mean, anything with like a telepathic psychic ability can manipulate AI. So then you think about it. Who's controlling the AI then, and who's manipulating who? I'd say get off the internet more. Do more earthy work, even if you live in a town. I'm pretty sure there is a way to go to a park of some sort or some type of nature reserve and just donate free time of clearing trails or clearing something. I mean, this is so rewarding. It feels amazing. And yes, I've been in this stream for quite a long time. I'm not necessarily sure that's kind of a record, but I think it's kind of neat. And this is what I'm saying too, is people don't understand. I'm being supported right now by Gaia herself. She's helping me maintain a safe, keep my energy safe and keep me protected while I do work for her. I'm definitely divinely connected doing divine work. For me not to have to constantly leave the stream. And this is not AI altered. This is 100% authentic me. I'll show you my face when I'm done. You'll see. Oh. Because now that I'm on a roll and recording, I want to get this done and clear out as much as I can. Hey, pulling those things out makes sound. That's neat. But see, these are all dying already. See how brown they are? Because of the lack of oxygen in the water to support them. So, and it's unaware that it's choking its own life force out because there's so much there. That's what parasites do. An invasive species. Too many plants being created by scientists that don't understand the ecosystem, apparently. That's all I gotta say. Perhaps that's a little rough, but a lot of these are invasive and don't belong here. From other countries, from other places. And then don't realize the effect on other areas of the earth. People have become so detached from the source creator that they don't even understand they're being taken over by a machine. You know how many mimicking AI bots are in chat? It's insane. And that's what I'm clearing all the time when I talk to Don. Or talk to, yes, Don Rogers. When I talk to Don, I'm constantly clearing AI crap from him. And that's why I couldn't do it no more. Because people need to realize they got to do it themselves. You got to be more serious about it. It's a serious thing. And honestly, that's why I'm not live, is because I have constant bots screwing in my energy field, giving people such a hard time, and trying to block me from telling my information. So I'd appreciate a share out by the end of this video. As rough, and I don't edit my stuff very much. I try to pause during a car coming, but I'm honestly 100% recording this because I don't know tech very well. I know just enough to take pictures and push record. I know nothing about editing, even, and then people are like, oh, you need to learn, and I go, no. I want my truth to be as authentic as possible. As rough as this video may be while I'm pulling weeds. I'm trying not to be too bouncy with it all. But I'm trying to pull at the very bottom to get all the roots. Because you see, you got to get from the roots. That's what a lot of people don't understand too, is when you're clearing your own energy field too. You have to get to the root. You start with the root chakra. You start your foundation. You clear that root chakra out. And then you work your way up. And I kid you not, I cleared everything out, my entire column, totally free from everything, but you still get blocks, and that's what people don't understand too, is it's a constant process. You're constantly integrating parts of yourself because you're literally healing different aspects of yourself all the time. Oh, I'm out of breath. I'm getting so excited about this. But no. You got to go to the root of the situation all the time and clear it. Because there's always an evasive something trying to unground you. And most of it is ungrounding going on. People think, oh, there's shit in my field. Oh, there's so much. When you're just sensitive and starting to pick up on everything, the more you expand your consciousness, the more you're going to sense other people's energies. And the more you're going to start to sense other people's stuff. And that's why you have to learn boundaries. Learning boundaries and making boundaries clear helps that more effectively. So you're not picking up on everyone else's energies. But I'm also empathic to all energy as well. So I physically feel the difference, is why I can talk about it. I wouldn't even be talking about this if I didn't know enough willy-nilly BS to at least tell you that. I try not to make up information as I go. Most of my information is strictly learned through experience myself. I don't follow anyone's willy-nilly BS. Not saying that's BS, it's just a different perspective, but because I got to learn how to word things. But you get the idea. And see, look at all this junk. Look at that. You guys, this is terrible. Plastic bag. And it's supposed to feed a stream and go down the river. People don't clean up. I've been starting to pick up random things at the gas station all the time. It's like there's a trash cans literally right there. And people got the balls to throw their shit on the floor. Or on the ground. It's so frustrating. The lack of compassion anyone has for their environment is just sad. And you wonder why you're getting taken over by AI. Because y'all ain't grounded to Mother Earth and staying true to your nature. You're all getting stuck into this electronic stuff just because it's easier. Is it really? Have you become so far disconnected from source that it's honestly that easy? It's not. It is the total opposite. All right, I'm going to end this with a pause for a minute. A vehicle's coming. All right, I had to pause, but I finished it. And now, as you watch the water, I'll be quiet and let you watch it clear out and magically look pristine in a little bit. How nice it looks after being cleaned. as you just watch it get clearer and clearer as it filters out. All right, I'm going to back out a little bit, pick up this plastic bag, and I'm going to dispose of it properly in the car. There we go. And that's my video. Oh, yeah, the moisture is getting my hair all foofy. But there we go. Oh, yep, then I got my crystals on. Only time I wear all that much crystal is when I'm doing grounding work. Otherwise, I don't, because I bring off too much energy the way it is. That's another thing, too, is crystals are great and assist, but if you're not grounded, certain ones don't work. You got to have all the grounding ones. Speaking of which, I'm going to put all my crystals. I'll have that as a separate little short video. I'm going to put all the crystals into the spring, the ones that can have water, and infuse it with grounding energy so that it can heal and be grounded at the same time, so I don't have to worry about grounding as much. You can program your crystals like that to have more grounding energy, like bury them in your yard for a while, bury them in the earth to transmute them all. It puts a little grounding energy in them as well. And then you can multitask. You know, program your crystals to do multiple things, read out loud what they do, so you have a subconscious idea of what they're doing, and subconsciously your higher self will work that in when you use your crystals. You always call in your angelic assistants and whatever guides you have, dragons or whoever you work with, to assist in all your crystal work for it to work effectively. I think that's where a lot of people misconception. They don't get enough healing because they're not calling in help. Your energy can do it, but you got to call and ask for that help. You have to declare your sovereignty, or they think you're AI. Something like that. I'm certain figure that out. I think that's why they don't help. You have to be very specific and almost demanding and be like, hello, I'm a silver being here. I'm declaring myself. I'm declaring this and declaring this. I do not consent to this. You really got to mean it, man. You got to, maybe that's where the confusion gets. I'm starting to see there is help, but so many people lack the understanding of asking and realizing maybe an AI is blocking your signal. Maybe AI is blocking a lot of stuff so you can't connect. That's something else to consider too. But now I'm getting too far off task and I got to get going. So again, thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. I tried to leave it as grounding as possible. Maybe I'll do another short for that specifically. But again, here we go. Here's the spring. All the work I'm doing. Very grounding and helpful. Especially with my nervous system getting difficult. That's what a lot of people don't understand too, is there's a lot more to energy than you think. I mean, if your physical body can't tolerate it, it's probably not your energies. But at the same time, you could be dealing with physical issues, blocks. There's multiple issues always going on to figure out. I mean, that's why energy clearing and energy work is so important and takes up so much time. Because really, for me anyway, it's through discernment and just a process of elimination, what needs help with where. Just check everything out. Alright, well, I better get going. Because after I ran around all this water and stepped out, now I have to pee. And I still have to fill all my water jugs. Alright, thanks for watching.